We are going to be ranking all of the current SBCs in FC25 Ultimate Team, starting with Bradley Barcola. Now, it's a shame, this guy was my club legend last year, but I can't justify over 200k for this card. 85 rated, 3-star weak foot, okay stats. So for that reason, taking the price into consideration, I think I'm going to put Barcola in the B section. Yeah, to be honest, I'm trying to decide between B and C. I think he is overpriced. He has a lot of downvotes on Footbin. Ooh, does he deserve C? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave him in B for now. Now, moving on to Dunn, the other SBC that came out today. Now, I think she is borderline a must-complete SBC if you have Alex Morgan, Swanson, etc. So, if you have those cards, for that reason, I'm going to put Dunn in the A tier. I've tried her gold card. She was very good, really fun to play with. Of course, she is tiny, 5 foot nothing almost. So she's not going to be amazing in the air. So she definitely has her downsides. But I think if you've got Morgan, etc., she'll be great to link to them. And she has a new right back position. I'm not the biggest fan of small players though. Moving on to Di Lorenzo. Now, I think this is actually an S tier SBC. He's around, I don't know, 60 to 80k. But for that, you get the second best right back in Serie A, and to be honest, probably top 5, at least top 10 right backs in the whole game. So I think for that reason, Di Lorenzo goes in the S tier. I have tried him. He's still in my team. He is really solid in that right back position. We've got Selner here. I mean, to be quite honest, I'm going to put her in the C tier. She actually looks like a decent card. 4-star, 4-star. It's only about 20 odd K, but it just doesn't get me off my seat personally. Apologies if you're the biggest Selner fan out there. Next up, we have Jorginho Rutter. Now, I really like this SBC. He is a bit expensive, just under 200k, but 88 rated card, 5-star, 5-star. I mean, just comparing that to Barcola as an example, he's clear. He's got some decent playstyles. It's a shame he doesn't have some more, but I think Rutter is going to go in the A tier. And he might be a bit unlucky not to get in the S tier. I think Rutter is a better SBC than Dunn. I might have to shift some of these down. I think I'm going to do that actually. Selner, sorry, you are now in the D tier. Barcola, you're in C. Dunn, you are in the B tier. Rutter, Di Lorenzo. Yeah, that's my opinion. Moving on to Angel Gomez. I mean, he's a good midfielder. 4-star, 4-star. Very well-rounded card. How long will he last in teams? I'm not sure. I think we'll be hoping for an evolution that he fits into being 85 rated. Simply because he is 24.5k. He's going to go in the A tier. That is really good value, I think. Really easy to complete that SBC. Marmoush coming in at just under 60k. I mean, you'll need to get the Bundesliga links in there. I don't know how many people have Bundesliga teams. I don't. I barely have any Bundesliga players, actually. Yeah, this card, he's good. I know he's good. I've heard good things. He's quick, 93 pace, 60k with the links he has. I'm going to put him in the B tier, but I'm sure that he is good in game. Alex Iwobi, 86 rated total rush card, is coming in at around 55k. And for that reason, to be quite honest with you, he is going in the S tier. I don't know if you've used this Iwobi card, but he is really good in game. His dribbling, I don't know why, but his dribbling is so good. He actually feels responsive, unlike a lot of players in this game. So yeah, Iwobi, I definitely recommend his SBC. He is a little bit difficult to link. I think I've got like a Nigerian manager when I play him. Raheem Sterling, I mainly completed this SBC myself because I'm an Arsenal fan. Of course, he's moved to Arsenal now, but at 270k, I think this SBC has to go into the C tier with Barcola. I think they're both overpriced. Sterling, maybe even more overpriced than Barcola, to be honest with you. He is good in game, he is fun to use, but he's not worth 270k, I'm sorry Raheem. By the way, if you want more content like this, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Moving on to Al Dosari, he's actually pretty good value, has a 5-star weak foot, but I just don't know who's going to be using him. So I think he, even though he's relatively cheap, is going to have to go into the C tier. I don't think I've seen one person use that card. Alex Morgan, I mean, her SBC is coming in at a whopping 343k. The card design is beautiful though. She is great. 5-star weak foot, 90 shooting, finesse shot plus. I think simply because of the price, I'm going to put her in the A tier. I know there'll be some of you out there saying, oh my gosh, she has to be in the S tier, but she is a bit expensive. I think there are great alternatives on the market. And I think just because fodder is quite difficult to get your hands on, you're having to actually sink some coins into these SBCs. So it's not, I don't think you can subsidize these SBCs as much as you could last year. But I can't really remember what it was like at the start of the game. But because of her price, just under 350k, sorry, A tier for Alex Morgan. Now we've got Mallory Swanson. I used her gold card. She was really fun to play with. She is quick, she is nippy, she is tiny, so she moves. She's quite responsive in game. For that reason, I'm actually going to put Swanson in the A tier as well. 230k is a lot to ask for her, because once you get these NWSL cards, you're sort of stuck with that league. You need to get the Morgan Swanson, you need to get the Dunn maybe to link them. So sort of, I don't know, it's a bit rigid, but I did like Swanson's gold card in game, so I'm putting her in the A tier. Cole Palmer, I think another card that is going to go in the A tier for me. He was around 70k when I completed him. His price has been fluctuating, 75k right now. 3-star weak foot is a bit disappointing. I do like that dead ball playstyle plus, and he is pretty good in game indeed. But there's nothing like standing out to make him an S tier player. So because he's pretty good value, Premier League Player of the Month card, he'll go in the A tier. But I think you'll find with a card like this, he'll fall behind the power curve relatively quickly. Kvaratskhelia Player of the Month card, 87 rated. He's 5-star, 5-star. I mean, he is a good card, but at 250k, I'm actually going to put him in the B tier. I just think he is a bit expensive. I didn't like his gold card. I actually tried his gold card, was not a fan. So yeah, he's going to go in the B tier. Let me know if you've got Kvara in the comment section, and let me know how good he is. Moving on to Ajibade. Now, I like this card. Is she going to go in the S tier, or is she going to go in the A tier? She is 46k right now. The links are a bit tricky with her. I guess if you've got the Liga F players, I think I'm going to put her in the A tier. She definitely deserves to be there. 4-star, 4-star, 93 pace, 85 shooting, 86 dribbling. She got rapid and quick step as well. Yeah, she'll go in the A tier. I think she's pretty good value. Rafael Varane now, 87 rated. End of an era card. This is a tough one. He is expensive. How much is he coming in right now? 409k. So this is a premium SBC. Intercept plus, anticipate block, ping pass, aerial, some good rolls. I've not actually used him, but I think he's an S tier SBC. I have no intention of completing him actually, just because I think there are great alternatives on the market. Saliba, amazing centre back. You've got Van Dijk. I've got Rudiger untradeable as well. I think there are definitely alternatives. So I wouldn't say Varane is a must complete SBC at all. But what I would say is I do think that he'll definitely be usable until Team of the Year time. So for that reason, Varane is an S tier SBC. Hopefully he fits in an evolution down the line as well. But that playstyle plus might stop him fitting into some evolutions. Salmon, I've heard good things about this card. For that reason, she is going to go into the A tier. I mean, let's have a quick look at this card. 27.5k. She's got 90 pace, 85 shooting, 82 dribbling. She has quick step plus as well. So yeah, she's good. She's good. Lamine Yamal Player of the Month. It's a shame, but I think this card is one of those cards that are just going to fall behind the power curve like that. I clicked a bit early there, but for that reason, I think he's going to go in the B tier. He's decent. How much is he coming in at right now? 262k. I'm ever so sorry. He is going down to the C tier. That is way too expensive for that card. I'm sure he'll have a lot better cards than that one released. He'll probably get another 1 or 2 or 3 Player of the Months, don't worry. Come to think of it, he'll be getting a Future Stars, won't he? This is his first year in game. That card's gonna be crazy. Steven Berghaus, I mean, to be honest, I'm putting him in D. I don't think he's too relevant to the game. Sorry, any Ajax fans out there. I mean, speaking of relevant to the game, we have Marcus Thuram. This, for me, without a doubt, is an S tier SBC. How much is he coming in at right now? Is he still available? He is. 29k for this card. He is really good in game and more than worth the 29k. He is so good up front. I've still got him up front and he's just really good. Quick, powerful, good shot on him. Especially when he was released, you couldn't ask for much more. So shout out to Marcus Thuram, S tier SBC. And I guess just a quick shout out to Kefren Thuram. He is expired right now, but he would have also been an S tier SBC. He is a monster in midfield. Next we've got Ali Watt. To be honest, she's a pretty good card. I think maybe if you have an NWSL team, you might be interested in her. But I think I'm going to put her in the C tier. She's 9k. That is a very cheap SBC. I'm going to move her up. I didn't notice she was 9k. That is a really good value. 3-star, 3-star is a bit of a shame. 90 pace though, 85 shooting, 85 dribbling. You can't ask for too much more at that price. Alex Garcia, I think when he came out, he was a fantastic SBC. I mean, almost hooligan right at the start of the game. He's still only 24.5k. Is he in any teams now? I can't say I've seen him for quite a while, to be honest with you. For that reason, he will go in the A tier because he's very good value. But I just don't think he's too relevant to the game right now. I haven't seen him too much. Great card though. Fran Navarro, I mean, I think he's going to go in the D tier. My apologies to any Porto fans. Danjuma, 64k right now. I think this is another SBC that I don't think you see much anymore. But at the time, I think he was pretty good. For that reason, he's going to go in the A tier with Alex Garcia. Angela Sosa, I mean, not a bad card, but I'm sorry, these, what even cards are these? I just don't have too much interest in any of them. So there we have it. Let me have a quick look at this and see if I want to move any of the players. I think I'm relatively happy with this actually. Let me know in the comments section who you would move out of these SBC players. I'm sure you disagree with one or two at least. But yeah, if you want more content like this, of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It's been your boy Roommates. I'll leave a similar video down there. Make sure you watch that. Take care.